Good evening, all. And in this session, also, we'll be discussing double fillers. We'll discuss at least 2 to 3 questions in this session. I'm making actually short videos, only 5 minutes length videos, because most of my students are asking me to make short videos. So I'm just discussing only 2 or 3 questions in each video. Fine. And we'll be discussing 2 to 3 questions in this session, and then we'll wind up it. Fine. We'll start. So this is the first question. The one blank success of the Narendra Modi led government is a or an blank in the center's fiscal state. So before you actually solve this, let me tell you the first clue. The first clue here is remember a an. Whenever you use a or an, these are actually articles, right? We use articles before nouns. Okay, so we say he's a boy or he is a good boy. And if you look at option D here, questionable and organized. In the second blank, there is something called organized. Organized is what? Organized is a noun? No, it's an adjective. We do not generally use adjectives after a or an unless and until it is followed by a noun. You can use, a or an before adjectives, but those adjectives should have a noun after them. ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఒకసారి look at this example. A boy, you can say he is a boy, and also you can say she is a girl. Okay, but you cannot say he is a clever. You cannot say like that. You should say he is a clever boy. There should be a noun after an adjective in case if you have used a or an, because we use a or an before nouns. When I say he is a clever boy, I have used a or an to refer to boy. Okay, clear? Articles are used to refer to nouns. Fine. So she is a beautiful. I cannot say she is a beautiful. I should say she is a beautiful girl. Or in case if I just want to use only adjective, I should say she is beautiful. Clear? Done. So you can eliminate option D here, because you cannot say the government is a organized or the government is an organized. You cannot say like that. You should have a noun after an adjective here, because this is preceded by either a or an. Done. Option D is eliminated. And the next thing that you need to do here is, so the next clue is look at first blank. Look at the first blank. See, you're saying the one blank success, of the Narendra Modi's government. Okay, Narendra Modi led government. So you are referring to a success of Modi's government here. So first thing that you should keep in mind is success is a positive word and it should be preceded by a positive word. సక్సెస్ అనేది ఇక్కడ పాజిటివ్ వర్డ్ కాబట్టి దాని ముందు కూడా ఏం రావాలి? పాజిటివ్ రావాలి అనేది గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. ఓకే, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ హీ హ్యాస్ అ గ్రేట్ సక్సెస్ అని అంటాం, అంతేగాని హీ హ్యాస్ అ బ్యాడ్ సక్సెస్ కుదరదు, బికాస్ బ్యాడ్ ఈజ్ నెగటివ్ అండ్ సక్సెస్ ఈజ్ పాజిటివ్. రైట్? ఇది ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే అతను చాలా మంచి ఎదవ అన్నట్టు ఉంటుంది. కుదరదు. ఓకే, మంచి ఈజ్ గుడ్ అండ్ ఎదవ ఈజ్ బ్యాడ్. సో యూ కెనాట్ యాడ్ దీస్ టూ వర్డ్స్ టుగెదర్. రైట్? సో కలొకేషన్ ఈజ్ మోర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ హియర్. సక్సెస్ షుడ్ బీ ప్రిసీడెడ్ బై అ పాజిటివ్ వర్డ్. ఓకే, దాని ముందు ఏం రావాలి? పాజిటివ్ రావాలి. ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఇఫ్ యూ లుక్ ఎట్ ది ఆప్షన్స్ హియర్, when you are saying Narendra Modi's government, okay, is successful, then you have unequivocal, certain and indisputable. ఓకే, ఇవి మూడు కూడా అడ్జెక్టివ్స్ ఇచ్చాడు. దీని మీనింగ్స్ నీకు తెలుసా తెలీదా అని చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఇన్ కేస్ ఇఫ్ యూ డు నాట్ నో దేర్ మీనింగ్స్, దెన్ యూ కెన్ డూ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్. ఐ టోల్డ్ యూ సక్సెస్ ఇస్ పాజిటివ్, రైట్? దెన్ ఇట్ షుడ్ బీ ఫాలోడ్ బై అ పాజిటివ్ అఫెక్ట్, because cause is positive, then the result should also be positive. You're speaking about a positive thing of government, okay, Narendra Modi's government. So you should refer to a positive thing here. If you look at the second blank options, improvement is the positive word, stoppage is negative, struck, there is no movement. And the next one, stagnation, is also a negative word. There is no flow or there is no movement, it got struck. So these two, stoppage and stagnation, are negative words that cannot collocate with a success, I mean a positive word there. So the answer here is improvement. It's very easy. Done. So unequivocal improvement. Now let's try to understand what is meant by unequivocal. See, equivocate is a verb and it is a combination of a prefix called equa plus vocate. Vocate is a root here. Equa means same and vocate is speech. So to put it in simple words, equivocate is same speech. Okay, speaking the same words. For example, politicians always equivocate. So what is actually meant by equivocate is to talk about something in a way that is deliberately not clear in order to avoid or hide the truth. So what you do when you equivocate, you actually do not speak, clearly. You speak ambiguously. You try to hide the truth. Okay, clear? And equivocal, when I say equivocal, since I told you that when I equivocate, I do not speak clearly. Equivocal is unclear, and the antonym of equivocal is unequivocal. That means unclear is equal to clear, right? So unequivocal is clear. Done. Please do remember, very very important word, and this is one of the best methods that you can actually apply to learn words. Okay, there are plenty of videos that I've made on root words. These are all available in the playlist. Okay, playlist called vocabulary is available in my channel. Please try to go through to improve your vocabulary and find some interesting techniques there. Fine. So the next question is question number 6 is, when politics is a game of numbers, blank and blank always get away with a major share of profits. Okay. So here there are two clues. One is get away with, this is the one, and the other one is A and D, end. Okay. So I have already told you, whenever we use end, a conjunction, there should be a parallel structure. That means same words should be used. Okay, if you use a noun, it should be joined with noun. If you use an adjective, it should be joined with an adjective. This is what is meant by parallel structure. If you use a present verb, and it should be followed by another present verb. Okay, so here you can eliminate option C. Look at option C, numerous. Okay, independent. Numerous is an adjective. Okay, and it cannot be joined with independence, which is a noun. So numerous and independence is not possible. I can say boys and girls. Boys is a noun and girls is a noun. I can say pens and books, because pens is a noun and books is noun. Clever and talented, I can say clever and talented. Clever is an adjective and talented is an adjective. But remember, I cannot say numerous and independence, because numerous is an adjective and it cannot be joined with noun, right? So that can be eliminated. Option C can be eliminated. And the next clue, as I told you, is get away with. What is meant by get away with? Get away with means to escape. Okay, who can actually escape? People can escape, right? So when politics is a game of numbers, when you speak about politics, it is about, people. You should refer to people. Okay, if you look at the options here, look at option B, counts. What is counts? Counts is an act of counting, right? Counts is not animate, it is inanimate. I have already eliminated one option. Now I am left with A, B, D. Now I told you get away with is the clue here, and get away with means to escape. Okay, who can escape? People can escape. Counts is what? Counts is inanimate, it's an act of counting. And traders is people, fine, but counts is inanimate. You cannot use this word with get away with, they cannot escape. And the next one is bargain. Bargain is also inanimate. Okay, you are not referring to people here, you are referring to an act of reducing the price. Whenever you bargain, what you try to do here is you try to reduce the price of something that you are planning to buy, right? సో ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏమవుతుంది, కౌంటు బార్గెన్ రెండు కూడా మనం తీసి పక్కన పెట్టేయచ్చు. ఎందుకు? ఎవరు ఎస్కేప్ అవుతున్నారు? పాలిటిక్స్ అనేది ఒక గేమ్ ఆఫ్ నంబర్స్ అని మీరు చెప్పేటప్పుడు యు ఆర్ రిఫరింగ్ టు ది పీపుల్ who can actually escape, right? Who can get away with a large share of profits. They can get profits there. డబ్బు సంపాదించుకోవడానికి వాళ్ళకి స్కోప్ ఉంది, దాంతో వాళ్ళు సైడ్ అయిపోవచ్చు. అలా చెప్తున్నాం మనం ఇక్కడ, అంటే మనుషులను రిఫర్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ కౌంట్స్ తర్వాత బార్గెన్స్ని కూడా ఎలిమినేట్ చేసేయచ్చు, ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళు మనుషులు కాదు. ఈజీ టెక్నిక్స్, ట్రై టు అండర్స్టాండ్ ది టెక్నిక్స్ టు సాల్వ్ ది క్వశ్చన్స్. మీనింగ్స్ తెలియకపోయినా ఆన్సర్ చేయొచ్చు. సో ఫైనల్లీ ఇది కరెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్ ఇస్ మనూవర్స్ అండ్ డిసెండెంట్స్. హూ ఆర్ డిసెండెంట్స్? Descendants are those people who are not happy with the government, who are against the government. This is one. And the other one, maneuvers. Maneuvers are the people who use, who are very clever and who know how to, trick the people. Actually, maneuver is an act of trick. It is an act of skill. Okay, a very skillful act ni maneuver antam. Okay, a very clever act. Fine, done. So the sixth question is also over. Thank you. And these are the questions that you have asked me to explain. I hope you guys have got clear explanation, and I request you once again to please subscribe, share and comment, and take care. Keep preparing, keep practicing well. See you in the next session.